Hello. I'm going to be talking about my own life experiences about finding out who I really am and who you really are. It started when I was about 12 years old, and I started having very vivid dreams, which I didn't know at the time were out of body experiences. And we can all do this. We all do this at night. Most of us are just not conscious of it. And by the time I was 13 and about half years old, I had a visitor to my room late at night just before I fell asleep. And it was about a 6 foot tall, solid black being. I didn't know who it was or what it was at the time. And came through, walked right through my wall, brick wall, and stood right in front of me. I'm lying on my bed, a 13-year-old kid, and just stared and looked at me. But I couldn't see no face. It was just solid black. But I felt the energy, and it scared me. And so I just left the room. I didn't know what to do. And the second night, it came again. 2 nights in a row, I did the same thing, and again, I got scared. By the third night, I figured, okay, I'm going to face this thing, find out what it wants. So I waited for it to come the third night, and it showed up. This time, I tried not to be afraid, and I didn't want. I made sure it was not that. Just a little bit of fear was in me, and I asked it. I said, "What do you want from me?" And it just stood there, and I said, "I choose light, Christ." Because at the time, you're a 13-year-old kid, you're learning about the Bible and all this stuff, and it just nodded and just went right through the brick wall and shot up towards the sky. Now, at the time, I didn't know what it was, but it was my higher self. And everybody has a higher self. And I'm going to be talking about that, about what it is. It's part of you that's connected to Source. It's a higher part of your being that's connected to Source. And it's there watching over you through your whole lifetime and trying to guide you as much as you can and helping you as much as you can. And you have spirit guides that are doing the same thing. Now, the only thing that stops you from realizing that or experiencing this is just disbelief, for one thing, doubt, and fear. If you don't have those, and if you believe that this does happen, that we all have a higher self, trust me, your higher self will start to contact you, and you'll start to realize that it is your higher self. But you also have to relax. Definitely have to relax. I call it meditation, but relaxing is fine. And just basically, we're going to start talking about these experiences, and hopefully it'll help someone to understand what's been happening to them. Anybody. Because it can be very confusing and very scary to some people when they're not ready. Or they think they're not ready. But obviously you're ready if you see your higher self like I did. And anyways, that's going to be the first topic for a little while. Talk about out-of-body experiences, things that have happened. Hopefully it can just help out. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye.